Here we go.
Okay, well, good evening. And it's great to be with my old friend who's come all the way from Russia. I'm delighted to be able to talk to you a little bit about a couple of products that we've got from the distillery of Glenrothes. Glenrothes it's one of the elder distilleries, but it's not the oldest distillery. It's got a great reputation, it's got a large distillery, but it's not open to the public, so it's a private distillery. And we have a totally different concept to most other distilleries, and we don't talk about age, we talk about maturity. And the concept behind that is really based on the 300 years of wine experience that we have as a company called Berry Brothers and Rudd in London. And that is all about vintages, it's all about the finest wines, importing the best wines into our London shop and distributing them there. We've been involved with whisky for very many years, in fact probably for over 150 years. But really in the 1920s when we launched Cutty Sark, that was the first time we actually got into the branded whisky. And just in April this year, so just a couple of months ago, we purchased a brand called Glenrothes. So we now own this lovely brand in this great shaped bottle, and you'll see it around in Russia more and more. As a vintage, like a vintage wine, it runs out pretty quick, and once it's finished there is no more, so we have to then produce another vintage. The one I wanted to talk to you about right now is the 1978. This is the last of the 1970s vintages that we have with Glenrothes, and sadly it will run out eventually too, but it means that those happy memories are like distant kisses. They are memories which will always be happy. And 1978 probably will last for another 2 or 3 years anyway, at the rate of sale at the moment. So we limit it around the world. Every single vintage is limited to different countries and with certain quotas and allocations on it. The actual tasting notes are here written on the front label, so if you don't like anything that it says here on the label, then don't obviously buy it. There are plenty of other people who might like to buy it. 1978, bottled in 2006. So this particular one, then if you want to know the age, you deduct the year in which it was distilled from the year in which it was bottled. Deliciously after dinner, relaxing, full-bodied, rich style of Glenrothes. Not to be drunk probably before dinner, but definitely after the palate is tired and you need something to stimulate it, and then to put you gently to sleep. So it's not one that you probably drink more than 1 or 2 of without feeling your eyes drawing to a close and you wanting to go to bed.
Thank you.